What's up guys, welcome back to another video. The legendary game squad here, and today we're covering the second part of the Bedwars guide of Roblox. Last time we covered the basics, and today we're going to be covering the priorities, what to use and what to not use in Bedwars. So yeah, what to use and what to not use in Bedwars, which is one is better, like a comparison thing. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. And also guys, please remember to check the links in the description down below. So yeah, let's get this part started. So firstly, let's gather some iron. The first comparison we need to do is between the bow and the bow or sword. So most people have this basic question: the bow is used for close combat, and the sword is used for close combat, and the bow will for long range. Yes, but there's more complicated uses to that, such as that in elaboration. Like, if you want to kill a guy at a diamond generator, do you just bow him, or do you just go with a sword in close combat? Most probably, if you're a mobile player using a bow and the new tactical crossbow which came, and crossbow too, whatever I tag for the bow also applies to the new tactical crossbow and the crossbow. So if you're a mobile player, there's most of the chance that when you're trying to hit someone at the diamonds, you won't hit them. You won't end up hitting them at all. So yeah, that's a major problem whenever you try to play a game in Bedwars, because if you don't have, like, they try to get the diamonds and then you want to get the diamonds but they have already gotten it, you just have to try to snipe them with the bow. However, a bow is not recommended when you're on mobile, or when the guy is at the base, at the middle of the base, because even though the bow would do more damage, he can just easily cover the bow and he could get more help, or he could try coming to your base. Now, what situation a bow can be used is when he's trying to get across bridges like that. Now, the bow can be used for a long range, which I'm going to demonstrate in a second. As you can see, the bow has a long range, which I can try to hit it from here. Like, then when they're crossing bridges, you have to hit them so that they will fall off. They have a chance of falling off whenever they're crossing bows. And you don't want to aim the bow too high. You just want to aim it as a perfect sight, like when it's straight, because that's a more decent way of demonstrating it. As you can see, now I'm going to try to hit the person over there. As you can see. And here we go. And I have just hit her from this far, which means I can reach other bases just from here. So that's a very, very, very good resource or utility you have whenever you're trying to get other people's bases and you're trying to get other people's resources by killing them and stuff. That's very, very useful and recommended by me. But the sword does way better damage in comparison to a bow. The sword does way better damage, and well, in close quarters, the bow is not useful at all. So yeah, now the next question comes as to whether you should use wool or whatever for bed protection. So when that question comes, what should we use, wool or what? For that, I'm going to show you guys the wool. I'm going to get some wool. As you can see, wool is the normal one, which is used for bed protection, and wool is basically used just for like normal stuff. Like, wool is pretty weak, and then there's sand, which is TNT proof, and then there's obsidian, which is absolutely the most indestructible thing, and you should always use a combination of stone and wood. Here I just demonstrated a useness of a sword while explaining to you guys about the usefulness of different resource items for covering the bed. And also, I'm going to explain both how a wood and wool works, wool and sand and stuff work, and also how, while demonstrating like how the bed handles with different tools. I'm going to go to that in a second. Okay, here we have a stone axe and pickaxe. Let me show the difference. That's how an stone axe breaks wood and wool, and now another wood and wool, and that's how fast a pickaxe breaks both of them. As you can see, the pickaxe breaks them mostly faster. As you can see, the axe is very faster, both wool and like wool, it's a bit faster, but the pickaxe is actually bad at both wool and wood. So yeah, the axe is way better at breaking wood if you ever want to destroy a bed. So yeah, keep this in the priorities section, and you have to please remember this, because it's most of the times bed protection depends on stuff like this, and how you destroy beds and stuff. So if you see wood, you always have to use axe. So let me now get some blast proof ceramic. And how does this work out? It's pretty easy. Here we go. Use an axe. It's one hit. Use a pickaxe. It's one hit. So it's just one hit no matter what you use, and it's a lot of iron, and you only get 4 blocks. I mean, it's less iron, but you only get 4 blocks, and it's one shot. It's basically used just to protect yourself from TNT, so you don't have to worry about that much. And for stone, the axe is as bad as how it is for wood. Like the axe is as bad as how pickaxe is for wood, and the pickaxe is as good as how the axe is for wood. So yeah, basically the axe is bad at wood, good at stone. The pickaxe is good at stone, bad at wood. Here I'm showing you guys how you should cover your bed while you're trying to protect it. You layer it with stone, and then you can try to layer it with stone, because giving a combination of stone and wood allows you to protect your bed better, because as you can see how good a pickaxe is and how bad it is at wood, the axe, and that's how things work. So if you can cover it with a combination of stone and wood, people would have to use both pickaxe and an axe. So most people won't get an axe while in the game, so try to use wood as most as possible while you're in a game. So we'll get the next comparison in a second. Here I have demonstrated exactly what the reason why you should not have a woolen base. As you can see how much of a chunk just one TNT destroyed, which means getting multiple TNT means just destroying the entire bed defense. So yeah, that is not a way of recommended way to get their bed. I mean, cover your bed. So you have how to have a combination of wood and stone if you want a solid base. We'll all get it out in a later videos, okay? Here I have demonstrated how good it holds up with stone and stuff too. As you can see, I used 2 TNT and it did not go down as much as you would expect. So yeah, that's how you use. That's how you use TNT. Like that's how you cover your bed. You can see it carried away way lesser than how it's supposed to be. So yeah. Here I show you guys how to use obsidian. I mean how good obsidian holds up. As you can see, when you put obsidian, you use an axe. It's impossible to break it in time. As you can see, a pickaxe is much better. So the only thing that can break obsidian effectively in the whole entire flipping game is a diamond pickaxe. Yes, a diamond one, that is. Not even a normal one, a diamond one. That's the only one that could break it effectively. If you have a diamond pickaxe, wool doesn't matter much, stone doesn't matter much, only the obsidian is the only one that breaks at normal speed. I mean normal speed. Yeah. So diamond stuff are pretty OP. Like wood, nope. Just break it with one shot, that's it. Also, iron axe one-shots beds. So, like how good at they are breaking beds, I'm gonna demonstrate to you guys in a second. Okay guys, I'm using the solos mode, the newest mode, to not affect anyone. It has been a long time after when I pre-recorded the other thing. So yeah, this is how fast a pickaxe breaks a bed. As you can see, it's pretty decent, right? That's how fast a pickaxe breaks a bed. And I'll be returning back when I break another bed with another item. So yeah, that's how fast the pickaxe breaks a bed. And yeah, I'm using solos mode and stuff. I pre-recorded the other stuff. That's why it takes on so long, because I couldn't find beds to break. Solos mode is the best mode to find beds to break. So yeah, it has taken a long time to record this, so please, I hope you guys understand. Also, leave a like on the video and turn your notifications on if you're already subscribed. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And I'll be back with the comparison of breaking a bed with a stone axe in a second. So guys, I'm here almost at the bed. Let me just make my way quickly to this girl's bed. In a second. She's trying to cover it with the ceramic, so yeah, ceramic can't be that good, so yeah. And here we go. Ceramic is one shot if you have already watched the before part of the video, but I'm gonna break the wall because that's best faster. And as you can see, the axe is much faster, and as you get to higher levels, the difference between axe and pickaxe increases. Actually, as you can see, while trying to destroy other people's beds, axe can be OP when you're trying to destroy beds. Just instead of an iron pickaxe, just get the thing axe. So yeah guys, I'll be back with the next comparison in a few seconds. So guys, this is the newest comparison in the game that I'd like to tell. The comparison is between a balloon, a zipline, and a teleport. Now, I think that default this is the most non-obvious and the most important comparison in the entirety of Bedwars, and that's why I'm covering this last, because this is more important and the most complicated comparison of all. So firstly, let me gather all the emeralds that are required for showcasing at least one of the things. So the first thing you guys have to remember is that teleporters are basically ender pearls. So let me go get some teleporters. I would have demonstrated the balloon too, but I had died in this recording, so I couldn't demonstrate it. So now let's use the telepearl and just show you guys how OP telepearls can be. Let me just show you guys in a second. I just bought the balloon, but I died later in the recording. So yeah. So telepearl is pretty OP, as you can see. Now I'm gonna show you. You can just point it out wherever you want. I misclicked it, but still, I went to the nearest point there. So you can see I destroyed the bed with ease. As you can see how OP that can be in dire situations, or when you're trying to rush at the start of the game. So once you get started the game, you can just go into the center and try to gather some emeralds, and then yeah, we're basically good to go. So the telepearls and stuff are very OP, really OP if you think about it. So yeah, next is the balloons, which I'll showcase you guys in a second. Okay, I finally have the emeralds for the balloon. Let's get it, and let me showcase you guys. You just click on it, you just click on the arrow button. As you can see, you can float in the air. You can pop it anytime you want. As you can see, this guy's gonna pop the balloon. As you can see, there we go. And you also might take fall damage from it, so you have to be very careful while using the balloon. The balloon might be fragile, but it is pretty useful in situations. Now, for the last thing, let me go and get emeralds for the telepearl. the zipline. So before we do that, you basically have to understand that it's a very delicate thing, and it can float and be you can use balloons in really a couple of tragic ways and stuff. It can be matched up with a couple of other kits and stuff with their abilities and stuff. So with the teleport and balloon, you can just teleport there, or you can try to go there with the balloon if you want to save your teleport, and then you can teleport to another base and destroy the bed, and then you can again teleport with another, they all cost emeralds. So yeah, but it can be broken when you want or when others break it, so it's very fragile. So now let me showcase you guys how a zipline works. A zipline can be thrown as just like a teleport, but it has a more broad array of using it. You can see it's 3 emeralds. One emerald will cost later than others. You can see if you throw it from here to the part there, as you can see, I just made a zipline to the emerald spawner. Do keep in mind that when you do this, when you hit something in between, the thing just stops working. So as you can see, this is a very useful thing to get to resource spawners and stuff. So it's very useful when you're trying to get the resource spawners and stuff like that. So yeah, you gotta be careful while using it, as I have already shown you guys that it can disappear while you're trying to get to other places. You can see. can see I've died here, but yeah, it can be pretty useful while going from one place to another as a sort of travel. So I think that's it for this video, guys. That's all for this video. There's nothing else that I have to show you about the comparisons. We've shown literally everything about the comparisons. I mean, or the priorities. Comparisons or priorities, basically the same things. Have compared stuff, and I've showed what you should prioritize in your game. So in the next video, I'll be talking about strategies to protect your bed and stuff. So bed protection, basically. And I'll also be showcasing kits later. So when in the 4th episode, so tell me, guys, if you want to showcase me, like, let me just talk while I'm spectating this guy. So comment down below if you want me to showcase the kits one by one, because when they get free, I have to record and all at once. If I have to do all at once, it's going to be very late while I record the video, because I have to record the useness of every kit. So I am mostly going to be recording it one by one. So comment down below your opinion. Should I do it one by one or all at once? So yeah, guys, that's for most of the comparisons and stuff. If I have missed anything, you can also comment down below. I'll be there, happy to help you about, like, giving you advice on that comparison if I have missed anything on this video. Also, guys, I have in the description down below, I had left links of my Discord server 1, 2, my fellow Bedwars streamer Sandeep and Chowdhury. I have left a link to his channel, so please go check that out too. And I have also left a link to the channel of my thumbnail maker, the guy who made the thumbnail for this entire series, which I just use. And yeah, the thing which you're seeing, the video, the thumbnail, he made it. His name is Gleam Diamond, and he's a very good and talented creator and an artist, in my opinion. I hired him recently. I guess he just wanted to do thumbnail for me free. So please check out his channel. It would be hardly for you guys to do that. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next video. This is the Legendary Game Squad signing off.